Lead me in.
Oh, you're going to talk about it. Okay.
Do I not get to? Do you want to talk about it?
No. I would love to hear you do this article first. Michael is going to be talking to Michael the Disciple, as we're calling him for today, is going to talk to us about Facebook's latest thing to hold their grubby mitts on their tracking data on today's not so critical update.
Yeah, I think this is brilliant. I think this is completely unsurprising. As I've said to Peter and John many times, marketing will find a way. So basically what's happening is in response to Firefox and some other services stripping out URL parameters, UTMs, from the ends of links, Facebook is saying, okay, well, we won't pass our tracking numbers as URL parameters. We'll just pass them as part of the URL, and then you can't strip them. Checkmate, Peter.
I don't know why you think this is so brilliant, because it's not exactly a new technique.
Oh, no, not at all.
This 20 years ago.
Yeah, super straightforward. Because it fucks with the blockers. That's what I love about it. All you smart guys who think you can bypass ads and tracking.
Hey, my biggest issue has been with third-party tracking, okay? But I still think this sucks. It just kind of, I don't know. It's not even that big a demographic. It was done in retaliation to Firefox adding a feature which automatically strips tracking parameters from URLs. So it's common to see like UTM equals something, and it just means UTC or whatever. They're like commonly known tracking parameters, and as you go around the web, they get passed between servers, and they tell the sites you're on where you're from. By the way, we can hear copious clicking coming from you, John. There, John boy, clicky. Anyway, yeah, and it's like Facebook are getting 0.1%. How many Firefox users do they have anyway? Like,
I think Firefox has a demographic of a market share of like 1 or 2%.
1 or 2, I think is the actual number. It's not 0.1 or 2% maybe.
Well, let's look. Hold on. Firefox. Do it live. Demographic.
In my looking just at like tracking as a marketer, my estimate is always between 15 and 20% of people are blocking tracking.
Right.
But that's everybody who's blocking traffic. You block Origin, Firefox, like anything that you're using, Pi-hole.
3%.
Yeah, of those that are and not even all the Firefox people are using the most strict privacy controls. So it's even a smaller portion than that. But in terms of overall blocking, you could be looking at 15 to 20%, I think, on average.
So there's one thing that's going to happen next year, which is Manifest v3. This is the thing that Chrome is implementing, and it's a way of handling extensions for the browser. And it comes with a whole bunch of restrictions on how browsers extensions can work. One of those is limiting the number of filter lists that it can use. It inhibits the way that it can interact with network requests. It prevents examining the requests that happen before the page is fully loaded. There's a whole bunch of things that happen. And it's going to kill extensions like uBlock Origin. And I think that is going to be the single biggest driver to use Firefox ever.
What's the argument for it?
Is this coming to Chrome? Or to...
So the justification for it is that Google wants to address issues with rogue extensions in the Chrome store. And they want to restrict the ways that they can be abused, like extensions can be abused. There are some good things about Manifest v3. This is a completely different topic, but we can do a whole segment on this one day. There are some fairly good things about it, but not very many good things. And it's been coming for a while. And it's one of those things that's just kind of like, it's a train that's slowly drawing into the station, and everyone's going, no, there's some people on the track, and everyone's just like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, people on the track, oh cool.
But
okay.
I feel like Firefox kind of sucks. Oh, also question. So this is just going to be Chrome. It won't affect Chromium, so Brave will be fine.
It will affect Chromium, but Brave will strip it out. They've already started doing this. And Firefox has said that they will support Manifest v3, but also support the other thing. There's a thing called declarative net request, which is about how extensions can like intercept network requests and all that kind of thing. Yeah, so, another thing that's really going to kill it. To update external resources, you have to update the actual plugin itself. So if you want to update your filter lists to be the latest version of my list or whatever, right now it happens automatically in uBlock Origin. It just goes off and fetches the latest one every few days or whatever. But now you have to actually issue an update to the extension, which is a real pain in the ass. I didn't see people doing that, though.
So I wonder if someone's going to come out with an extension that updates extensions.
There might be some kind of like utility you can run that'll do that. But I think what's going to happen.
This sounds like great news for marketers. It's
great news for Firefox, and it is pretty good news for marketers because there's going to be a lot fewer ad blocking. They're not going to work as well. Yeah,
I finally get good news from Peter.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, this whole thing is Firefox has been going on this pro-privacy kind of, I don't know. They're trying desperately to find ways to get people to use Firefox. And one of their approaches has been to introduce privacy-focused features. And one of them is stripping out tags. Another one is defaulting to HTTPS mode. Another one is, so when you type in a URL, it doesn't automatically prepend HTTP, which I think... Does
everybody not do that already? Is that not already like widespread?
If you type into your address bar / google.com, it will first go to http.google.com and get redirected to HTTPS.
Really?
There's another thing which, if you type in example.com, it will try in Firefox, it will try the HTTP version first. And if it can't find that, then it will show a warning saying, there is no HTTP version of this site available. Click here to go to the unsecure site.
You mean it will try HTTPS?
The other way around.
The other way around.
So it reverses the order.
But it also shows a warning. Got a big thing. Do you you want to go here?
I guess I was thinking that Google for search crawling said they are maybe not only going to crawl, but are going to prioritize SSL sites in the search results. So I guess I just assumed that everybody was doing that now.
Well, no, Chromium development and the search engine are two very different beasts. They're completely separate, and Google's such a massive,
If you're hosting a site,
I can see an
have
issue.
a certificate.
I can already see an issue with pushing HTTPS first on Firefox. If you need to go through a what are they called? An authentication portal, hotels, airports, whatever.
The proxy.
Yeah.
Filters.
I think a lot of them break on HTTPS. So I could see.
It's true. But then if Firefox had 90% of the market and this feature was enabled, they would all support HTTPS by now. But I'm sorry, I'm just ranting about what Firefox are doing is trying to attract people to the browser. This feature is one of them, and Facebook have worked around it because they're dicks and they need
nothing new there,
Yeah, fuck Facebook.
Always finding new ways to fuck us.
Like and subscribe, and we can fuck Facebook together. Hey.
What?